Hi guys, I am so ready to bring this dessert for you today. It is a no bake, no frills, very creamy, very dreamy, delicious, cool, refreshing dessert. Did I get it all in there? Okay. You are so going to want to make this. It is called Millionaire Pie. Alright, there's so many versions out there, but I grew up with this version here. This is a very vintage recipe, so I am sure it has made its mark in so many different ways, but stay tuned you guys. I'm going to show you how I grew up with a millionaire pie. So let me go over all the ingredients. You're going to need one pie crust. This is a graham cracker flavored crust here. Now this is a prepared one that I picked up from the store, or you can make your own crust. You're going to need one container of Cool Whip. It's about 8 ounces. One jar of some maraschino cherries and the juice, some juice. Now I've got 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. We got some pineapple here. These are the small cans. Now I'm using crushed and I'm going to be using some tidbits. And these are 8 ounces each. You're going to be needing some pecans. Now these are just chopped pecans, probably about a cup. We're going to need some cream cheese. This is an 8-ounce block. And 2 lemons. Okay guys, it's not about putting all of this into a bowl, mixing it all up and putting it into the pie crust. Okay, there's a formula here, and if you stick to it, you're going to have a delicious pie afterwards that's going to hold up to everything. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so we want to go ahead now and start draining our fruit, starting with the pineapple. So I have the 2 cans of pineapple that I'm going to open, and then I'm just going to put them into a strainer here and then kind of squeeze all the juice out of it. Alright, those are the tidbits because I want big chunks in my pie. Alright, and then I have the crushed pineapple that I'm going to put in. And then all I'm going to do is just kind of squeeze all the juice out. Now, and don't worry, that juice will go to good use because I'm going to drink it. Because, you know, pineapple juice is really good for you. Now I've got another bowl here, and what I'm going to do is just drain my cherries that I want to use. So I've got these right here. We want to make sure that those cherries are very well strained. So what I'm going to do, knock off as much as I can, and then I'm just going to lay them out on a paper towel or a few paper towels. Cherry juice is really good to drink too. So I'm just going to pat these dry really good, and then I'm going to chop these up. And I'm going to have these ready. That way when I do the other mixture, these will all be ready to go in. Okay, these cherries, they smell so delicious right now. Alright, just make sure you chop them up really good. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take our cream cheese here that's been really softened, room temperature, and I want to put it into a large mixing bowl. Just like that. And then we're going to take our 14-ounce size of sweetened condensed milk and add that in there. If you're adding sweetened condensed milk to something, you know it's going to be good. Oh yeah. Okay, I got some lemons. I'm just going to cut them in half. I want to be able to measure out my 3 tablespoons. So what I'm going to do is put my lemons in, squeeze it out. Let's go ahead and measure that out. We want 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, I'm gonna blend this all together until we get a nice mix on this. Okay, so I'm gonna get my electric hand mixer out and blend this all together until it is nice and smooth. What I'm going to do now is add half my tub of Cool Whip here. The other half we're going to use for the top of the pie. So it'll serve a purpose. That looks amazing. All right, let's take the beaters off. Because you know, we have to set the pie up, and once we start setting the pie up, we're going to need something to eat. Okay, now what we're going to do is start adding our pecans, which is about 1 cup. You know, this is your pie, so whatever you like, whatever you don't like. You're going to see one thing not go in my pie that you may remember putting in a Millionaire Pie. Let's go ahead now and add our cherries that I chopped up and I had dried. And I've got my pineapple going in. Okay, let's kind of fold this all together. Very lightly. We don't want those cherries to bleed too much into the pie because we don't want a pink pie. Oh my gosh, this is looking so good. Do you know that you can eat this just the way it is? But I'm not going to do that to you today. So, wow, look how delicious that looks right there. Okay, can y'all see? Let's go ahead and put this in the pie shell. Look at that. When that sets up, it's going to be beautiful. Yep. I said set up because it is going to take a little bit of time. This part was so easy. The hard part, it's probably going to have to be waiting for this to set up. All right, what I'm going to do now is just put the cover on it so it's nice and protected when it goes into the refrigerator. And it's going to sit in there for at least 4 hours or overnight. And what's really great about this is that if you have an event that you want to make this for, you can make it the night before, and that way it's all solid and everything the next day. Or you can make it the day of and just let it set in your refrigerator for a couple of hours. There we go. Y'all, I'll be back when I pull this out of the refrigerator, and then we're going to do something else with it and eat it. The pie is almost ready to come out of the refrigerator. Now what I'm going to do is take some of that Cool Whip. I'm going to put it into a piping bag with a big star tip on the end of it, and we're going to pipe this onto our pie. And then I'm going to put cherries on top of that to finish it off. We got to make it look pretty. All right. We'll start from the top. And my famous trick of all, just squeeze down to the bottom until you start seeing it come out of the tip right there. Oh my goodness, that's looking really good. All right, what I'm going to do now is take my Cool Whip, make little florets all the way around. Mm. Mm. It's so creamy, dreamy, cool, and refreshing. Mm. The crunch of the nuts in there, that pineapple, that cherry just adds that little zing to it. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm glad I put it on that graham cracker crust. Okay guys, what's in your millionaire pie? Let me know down below in the comments. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. Alright y'all, I will see you on the next episode.